All right, John or James, maybe from the gas station, you asked to see a video of this little get up, so here you go. These are rod holders from Yakgear. They come in a pair. I've installed them, as you can see. My catch board, the thing it sits in, just a piece of plastic. It actually was a countertop form that we didn't use, and so I just zipped the edge off of it because it was, I don't know, 1 3/4 inches tall, but it was going to be garbage, and I thought, well, instead of being garbage, why not just do something useful with it? And there you go. Holds my catch board. This is actually just a piece of lumber that I've spray painted black, and it's stuck in here between these other 2x, because when I put the seat back, I don't have a shelf. It's kind of hard to see, but when I slide something in here, that little piece, it slides right on top of it and sits almost flush right here with that. So I don't want to go through the trouble of making a seat or a drawer underneath the seat, because then I lose all my hand access to all that mess. So it works good for me. I guess while I'm at it, these are just Velcroed in. Somebody asked me if I bolted these down or what I did with it. They're not. They're just held down with Velcro. And forgive me because it's gonna take a minute, but because these things are really in here. But you can take my word for it. It's just, oh, jeez. I don't know if you can hear it. Okay, well, I'm not gonna get it out, but I can if I want, but there's nothing screwed in here. It's just a piece of Velcro. One sticky side, one scratch side. That's it. And as you can see, it's not going anywhere. I mean, I put a pretty good amount of elbow grease on that. It's not moving. So, let's see. This, man, sorry guys, I'm in my barn right now. I don't have a whole lot of good lighting, but this is actually another piece of lumber. The track just sits on top. I screwed it down into the lumber, but I raised it up a little bit just because I wanted this to fall like it's supposed to. And I didn't want it scratching this or anything, so I wanted it to come out enough to fold over, you know, just be happy. Let's see. Flag. What else did I do to this thing? These are just on a little zip cord. I don't know what you want to call it. Sorry, there's a shadow. I don't know if that helps or not. It doesn't. But this is just on a retractable thingamajigger. I don't know if you can tell, but it stays right there because all my rods are sitting here, so I can use that for whatever I want. I took out the stock mounting guides, I guess you could say, for the Old Town. I didn't like it. They wiggled a little bit, so I just made these instead. And instead of using their hardware, I used toggle bolts, and I turn them upside down. So instead of having the toggle bolt, you know, suck up this way, they suck up like this, and then they actually also flare out a little bit. So they're super snug. They're not going anywhere. This is just temporary. I gotta fix that, but for now it'll work. Trying to think. Oh, all this is just shelf liner. I got that from either Lowe's or Home Depot. I can't remember. I think it was like $6 for the perforated type, the kind that can drain. I also have some of the solid type that was also like $6. Comes in a roll. I forget how long it is. I think it's 6 feet maybe. Let's see. That's what holds my net. So these things actually come with either a paddle holder on both ends, but since I already have a paddle holder on that side, I didn't need it. And I don't want to take up rod, and so I use that for rods. I don't want to put my net back there because then that's one less rod I can hold on either side. So I actually got these in a tournament this weekend and they fit great. Keeps my net right where I need it. Doesn't interfere with my casting or anything else. And when I need it, there it is. Trying to think of what else I can show you, everybody. By the way, this is the second video I've ever done. It's funny because I did my first one yesterday on the 4th of July. I was at a gas station today, and James or John, sorry, I don't remember your name, but he asked me to do this specifically for him because he wanted to be able to look at it and make some tweaks. So I did. I'm doing it now. But I don't know if you can tell, but I've used other Velcro. That's where all my line is kept. It's Velcroed up to the side, out of the way. This is all my parts for my drive, like my pedal drive, extra shear pin, lock nut, you know, just odds and ends stuff. It's a towel. Of course, you got a granola, but I don't know if you can see it. But there's all my line and stuff. I thought it might get in the way, but it really doesn't. It actually works out really, really well. Nothing ever moves. I know it's dark, but I don't, you just have to take my word for it. My battery is tucked up. So this little section here, all this molding or whatever, my battery fits really great right up in there. Put a piece of Velcro on it and stuck it to the back. It doesn't move. It's something I lucked out on. First thing I tried, I didn't have to move it and it worked really well. So trying to think of what else to show you. That's pretty much it. This is a hatch I added. I had to cut this hole out. I mean, it's not anything you guys haven't seen before. It's a hatch. It holds the beacon light, holds some other odds and ends, and that's what it is. The only thing that I haven't really figured out how to do yet, or how I like it. So if you can see it, my Amazon special lights, like 18 bucks, you can get a set of 4. So I have them under there and under there. So when I'm doing a night tournament or I'm night fishing or whatever, or even if I'm just running behind, I get somewhere the night before and I haven't done all my prep work for the next day, that's when I turn those on. I'm trying to remember where I put the remote. Oh, it's in the house. Okay, but anyway, those things are waterproof. They're stuck on where they're at with just more Velcro. I mean, it's a sticky on both ends, one scratch side, one fuzzy side, and I put them where I thought they would work. But I'm sure this video is really shaky and whatnot, so I'm sorry if you guys get nauseous or whatever. You can leave me a comment. I won't read it because I quite frankly don't care. YouTube doesn't pay my bills, so I did this for the guy who wanted to see it. So, and hopefully he's got what he wanted. It's not the best setup. It works for me. Everything is exactly where I want it for the most part. I know where everything is when I need to grab it. I don't have to look. It's there. So hopefully this helps somebody. I know us kayak guys, you're always tinkering with stuff because you only have a set amount of real estate. So the way to maximize space is very important. So anyway, hope this helps. See y'all.